Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm filming on my iPhone, so I hope it doesn't look that bad. If you guys don't like it, just let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna be trying to film at night. I just had a baby. For those of you who don't know why I've been gone so long, I have a 4-month-old baby, and it's been difficult for me to just get back to things. My pregnancy was really hard, but I just want to go back and talk about makeup because it's just something that I love to do. Today I was trying to remember the setup of my camera and I just couldn't do it, and I just wanted to film something to be posting videos again since I purchased a few products when I went to the US, or when I was living in the US before I had my baby. So without further ado, today I'm gonna be showing you my mommy makeup bag, and this is something when I want something quick and easy for every day for me. Since you guys know I always like 99% of the days of the year I do my makeup. Since becoming a mom, it's been harder for me to make time to do my makeup, even though it's something that I really love, because I'm just, as you know, just settling into a routine. I just packed this little bag and it had everything I needed to do my makeup every single day, and I love the end result, and I love how quick and easy it was, so much that I left everything inside the same bag, so that I can, when I don't have any time, when the baby isn't sleeping and I need to get ready for the day and I want to get ready for the day, I can just grab these and I will have things that I trust and that work for me for a quick and easy everyday look for me. So if you want to see what I have inside this little bag, then just keep on watching. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the order that I do my face, and that for me is skincare, and then I'm gonna show you just one skincare or two skincare items because one of them I packed separately, and then I'm gonna show you the makeup. And I would do basically the same routine every single day, and it would be my trusty routine. So the first two products that I'm gonna show you that I packed here, it's my Unseen Sunscreen by Super Goop, and this is SPF 40 PA++++. I love this product. This is basically my primer and my SPF in one. It's just a product that fills in my pores, makes my foundation go on smoother, and it's just transparent. It's just perfect. It has made my SPF journey livable, because before, every time I would put SPF, it would be a chore for me. I wouldn't want to do it, and these changed my life. As soon as it's running low, I will purchase another one, and it's the only way that I've been reapplying sunscreen and just applying sunscreen every day. Another thing that I took with me was my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and these I got as a sample last year, and I didn't open it up until recently, and you can see how much I've used these. You only need the tiniest amount, even more so if you're oily. I'm combination. I've gotten more of a normal skin while breastfeeding, but I'm combination to oily. I get oily on my T-zone. My nose gets really oily. So this one I really love underneath makeup, but I can't go overboard because it will make me oily. But the size is just perfect for a moisturizer for 10 days. And then even when I finish this, I will just replenish this with any moisturizer that I'm currently using or that I will be using. And then I will have a little moisturizer pot, easy to use for on the go. But this magic cream, it's really nice. I've been going to my Estee Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. This is from Urban Decay. I love these. I got sent one a long time ago, like when they released it. I think I got this one sent to me, and I think it was either too light or too dark, but I finished it. I really like the formula. At first I wasn't sure because it wasn't my shade, and now this is my exact shade. This was sent to me last year, I think, at the beginning of the year, but I wouldn't open it because I was just trying to finish other foundations that were getting old. And when I was pregnant, I got super dark, like my face and my neck and my entire body got super dark. The doctor said it was a hormonal thing. So for me, none of my foundations would match me, and I was just jumping through hoops. But now that I'm getting to my real color again, the Stay Naked, I have it in the shade 30WY. This one I really love. It's a tad bit darker for me, a little bit, but then I can lighten it up with concealer. I love the formula of this foundation. This is just so good. Halfway gone. I don't know if you guys can see the little marks that it has some emptiness showing up. I just adore it. This looks natural. It's the foundation that I'm wearing on my face today. It lets your skin peek through, but it still gives you coverage and it will last all day. I just adore this foundation. I will go through it and I know I can repurchase and repurchase, and this will be one of those holy grail foundations in my collection. For concealer, I finally decided to purchase the Born This Way concealer for me, and I have it in the shade Almond. This is my perfect shade. I also purchased it in the shade Ivory and Porcelain and Swan for my makeup artist kit. I just love this concealer. My mom is using it too because of my recommendation. A bottle will last you forever, so it's worth it. And I don't want to use concealers that I don't love anymore. I will finish the ones that I haven't finished, but this is just perfect. This can be my everyday concealer. When I'm on a pinch, I can even mix it with my foundation to make it lighter, or I can even do a no foundation look where I just put the concealer and powder and I will be good to go. So yeah, this concealer, it's holy grail, high coverage, blends beautifully. It's not super drying. It's just the perfect in between, like my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Oh, one product that I missed out on talking about is the Ella Luz. This is the 24K Lip Therapy. And this one, I almost finished it while I was pregnant, but I didn't. So I kept using it. I even grabbed the spatula and repressed it so that I could finish it. I haven't been using lip balm these past few days, but I almost always, when I'm doing my skincare, I will apply a lip moisturizer, and if I'm reaching on this bag, I will grab this one. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it just does the job. This one, it's a new one. I got as a birthday gift this year, but I had a travel size of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. You guys know that I love Laura Mercier, and the translucent powder has been my holy grail powder since it was my first high-end translucent powder, and it has been a favorite ever since. It's never not in my collection. Like, I have it always, and I have it in all 3 shades for my makeup artist kit. Even before I got PR from Laura Mercier, it works. It works for my oily skin. So I'm showing you this as a representation because I actually finished the travel size, and I'm gonna be filling that up and putting it right here. And I'm actually happy that I got this as a birthday gift, because now I can carry it on my kit, all 3 shades in small containers, so that I don't use that much space. So if you can, they have the birthday gift with a Caviar stick and this small translucent powder. You can replenish it with the bigger one that you have, and then you will not waste that much room on your everyday makeup bag. Just makes my T-zone last all day. I've had my makeup done today since about 11 a.m. and it's currently about 8 p.m. at night, and my makeup, it still looks super nice, and usually on my nose it's rubbing off. So the translucent powder has a lot to do with it, and then the combination with the foundation and concealer that I just showed you, even more. This is not an everyday product, but recently it's been an almost everyday product. I want to look more awake. I will go to my Lancome Tantido Ultra Wear Camouflage, and this is, I don't have the shade right here, but this one, it's basically a concealer. This is more of a peachy tone. I think this is a bisque shade or something like that. And this is peachy on me, a little bit orangey, and it will cover my dark circles. I've had this for ages as the only under eye corrector that I've been using, and for me to run out of this, I think I will repurchase once I finish. Gets the job done, and it will last you about 3 years if you use it every day, because you only need the tiniest dot. Last year, I decided to take a few bronzers with me. One was a Dior bronzer and blush, and I used that a ton. Even I hit pan on it. I will be showing that in another video. But then I also took my Nars birthday gift from last year, and this one was brand new. And you can see right here that this is about to be done. And this was the bronzer that I used the most. And it was the only bronzer that I took with me now that I went for 10 days. And I've been just using it almost every single day. I will try to finish it in these upcoming weeks, and you will see it on my empties. I've been collecting my empties for the entire year. You guys will see them. But this is a really nice bronzer. This reminds me why Laguna, since it was my favorite and it was my first high-end bronzer, it can still be a favorite. I just don't get bored using this one. It's so, so, so good. For my highlighter and blush, I don't know if these products are available still. I have to be honest, but I'm gonna show them to you anyway. I took Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. I don't even know if Laura Geller still exists as a makeup brand, but Gilded Honey, it's one of my favorite highlighters. I'm not wearing it today because today I didn't do makeup from this bag, but oh my goodness, this is just so beautiful. It's so nice and shiny. You can see it right there. It's so, so beautiful. And I already hit pan on it a while ago, and this will take me forever to finish. It's just a beautiful formula, and I need to pull this back up, play with it until I finish it because it's just so good. The baked formula, it feels like it's baked. Yeah, the baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. I would highly recommend that if you have this in your collection, just pull it back out and play with it, because even my aunts that do not wear makeup that often would ask me what was on my cheeks when I was wearing these. This one, again, I don't know if they still have it. I think they discontinued it, but they sometimes bring it back in palettes. This is the Benefit box in the shade Dallas. And this is just, it says that it has a Dusty Sunset Plum Powder. And I love it as a blush. This reminds me a lot of Mqny by Nars, which they said that it would be coming back and it hasn't come back yet. So I decided to pull this one because it used to be a favorite of mine and it was basically brand new. I just decided that this year I'm gonna use the crap out of it. It's just beautiful. It reminds me so much of my favorite blush of all time. I'm not bored using this one every day. I feel it gives you like a pinky look to the cheeks, but a nude, a pinky nude. You can put it across your nose and it will look beautiful as an M-shaped type of blush. Then what I do is always brows. Brows are my next step. So I took some tweezers, which I always have to have tweezers. And then I took, and these I purchased last year for the BIB sale. I purchased 4 of them because I love them and I go through them throughout the years. This is still one of those products that I can get backups when there's a sale, a 50% off sale. Now, I never regret it because I actually finish them. I go through them. So this is Precisely My Brow Pencil. And I have it in the shade 4.5. I use this every single day to do my brows. And I love the spoolie. I love everything about this pencil. I've gotten my aunt, my cousin, my mom, everyone hooked on this beautiful, beautiful pencil. I know the packaging is even more sturdy than the ABH one, the Brow Wiz. It never breaks. Precisely My Brow is the best. It's the best. On the shade 4, 4.5, and 5, they all work for me. Something that I would use every single day was my Dear Darling tint, and this was a gift from a friend. Her name is Masai, and this is at Novo. I know you can find this on Yes Style. This is the shade 03, and I love these as an everyday color. It's just the tint. You can see that it's running low. I really, really love it. I love the applicator. I love that it looks like a popsicle. I will put a dot or 2 dots and then rub it on with my finger. That for me is the best application for tints. And then I also took this one because I'm trying to finish it. This is the YSL Volupte Tinting Balm in the shade number 8. And I love this. I just found it to be too orange, but I wanted to finish it. It has a hint of fuchsia in the center in the shape of lips. This is all I have left. I've been trying to finish all my tints just to focus on my La Rouge Perfecto. I have the last one, but I know that they changed the name of it, and Givenchy still has it in the range. So I want to finish these ones that I love, but are not my true passions as La Rouge Perfecto. Even though I love this one, I would like for this one to be more pinky, because usually, unless I'm filming, I don't wear lipstick. So these were my 2 most used lip products. I got 2 lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury on the last BIB sale, the last one last year. And one of them was JK Magic, which was actually the one that I've been using the most. But I'm going to show you the one that I'm wearing today because I switched it up recently from this bag. And it's the shade Yes Honey. And it's the one that I'm wearing on my lips. I want to do a video of my recent nude lips purchases because I've been sort of obsessed with lip products and lipsticks in general. And oh my goodness, I love the scent of these Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. This is in the, I think, the Kissing formula or something. This one I wasn't planning on getting. I just wanted to get the JK Magic because I'm a Harry Potter fan. But when I saw this color, I know that I have nothing like it. It's just so beautiful. And it looks beautiful on the lips. And I can even apply a little bit of Kim KW from Charlotte Tilbury in the center and it will look flawless. And then, of course, I'm using or trying to use up the Fenty Beauty in the shade Fuzzy. My favorite is the original color, but since I have this one, I will keep using it until I finish it, and then I will go for the, I think, the Milk Bomb one. And the thing is, I'm still wearing a mask everywhere I go. Even when I travel, even if it's not mandatory, I will wear a mask. But glosses with a mask, they're just a mess. So I use this a ton, but I didn't use it as much as I use all the other lip products. This is a just in case product. But the formula is flawless, you guys. Like the Fenty glosses are just top notch formula for glosses. For liners, I took 4 with me, which is apparently a ton, but I wanted to have options, and the options that I have are boring and neutral. I took the Urban Decay Zero eyeliner, but I already finished that. I have a backup, but I already finished the one that I took. So I went back to my favorite, which is the Rimmel Scandalized 24-hour eyeliner. This is a gel pencil, and this is in the shade 001 Black. This is the blackest black. I'm not even wearing it today. I save it for special occasions. This is super black. You can find it on Amazon, and I purchased about 5. I'm waiting on them to come because I'm currently using them on my makeup artistry kit as well, and they're so soft that I go through them like crazy. But this is the best black eyeliner that I've ever used, and I use black eyeliner every day. So I've been testing quite a lot of them throughout my makeup life. It's basically, for me, up there with the Inglot 77 gel liner. That one is more long wearing, but it's a gel liner. This is a pencil and it just feels amazing. It never budges when it sets. It never budges. It's easy to smudge. It's just beautiful. And then I have it in another shade, and the shade dropped off, but it's the brown one that has a little bit of a metallic hue to it. I love this one. It makes my eyes pop and look like a light brown. So beautiful. Then I'm also obsessed with Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in the shade Whiskey. This is more of a Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek eyeshadow, but in a pencil. It's just so warm and so pretty. It also makes my eyes pop. It has a hint of red, in my opinion. And then this one I already repurchased because I ran out of it completely. I've been doing wing liner for the past 2 years every single day, and this is what I found to be the most affordable, and that it's the most long lasting, and that it doesn't dry out super quickly. This is the Mqny waterproof pen eyeliner, and this one I've gone through, I think, about 3. I've purchased them on Yes Style with points, or sometimes when I work with them for videos, and this was my last one. I recently placed an order for 3 of them. It has a brush applicator and it creates the perfect wing, and it's easy for me. I don't want to use something like the Inglot 77 because that's too harsh to remove for an everyday thing. This will last on me all day, but it will not be as hard to remove at the end of the day. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I only took this one with me, and this for me, it's a surprise. When I was pregnant and I traveled, I took with me about 3 palettes or even 4 palettes, and I had, or maybe 2 palettes, and one was waiting for me over there from a video that I was filming with Look Fantastic. And I basically used just one eyeshadow palette, and it was a quintet that I created with my with one of the quintets that I have from Natasha Denona. I chose 5 eyeshadows that I knew would work for every day, and I basically used that every time I would do eyeshadow. But 99% of the days, my back hurt so bad when I was pregnant that I couldn't be standing up basically ever. So I wouldn't be able to do my makeup since I was staying in a place where I didn't have like a chair to do my makeup in, like chilling, like I have on my house, like a beauty room. So I would do my makeup standing up in the bathroom, and the pain would be so unbearable that I would never do eyeshadow. I would never do it. What I would do was just the wing liner that I showed you. And when I would do eyeshadow, like I said, I only use one palette. So on this last trip, I decided that I was gonna take this one. This is so old in my collection, but it has memories because this was the eyeshadow palette that I used when I got married. And oh my goodness, it was new when I got married, and I've been married for 5 years now. So it's an oldie, and I want to finish it. I actually want to pan this palette completely. It has a lot of pan. I just have this one left to have pan in every single shade, and it still works amazingly. It's an easy palette to navigate, so I would highly recommend. They changed the name. I think this is the Sofia palette. It used to be the Dolce Vita palette. I used to rave about this palette on this channel, so I still love it. Years have gone by. This has still been a love of mine, and it was the only palette that I took. And I also took a single eyeshadow, which is, again, one of my favorite singles in my collection, even though I never use singles that are on their own packaging. And I don't know if these are still available, but this is the Dual Intensity eyeshadow from Nars in the shade Himalaya. This is beautiful. You can use it wet and dry. I use it dry, and I use it all over the lid. This is sort of like the Tom Ford bronze, you know, the duo that they have. It reminds me of it every time I see someone applying that. This looks like that, but just in an eyeshadow. And when you wet it, it's beautiful. If you use it dry, it's beautiful. Using it with your finger is beautiful. And I use it as a one eyeshadow look. And then for mascara, I haven't purchased a lash primer for ages. I think I'm gonna purchase the L'Oreal one that I used to purchase, and that it was my holy grail. But what I've been doing is, if I don't like a mascara, I will use that mascara as a mascara primer, so that I can build up on my favorite mascaras. So this is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. I like this, but I don't love it. So it doesn't give me as much volume as I love. So this has been my primer. And then on top, I've been using the last one that I have. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume. And I sometimes want to hit myself in the face, because I was getting these on PR in different packages. And the first time that I used it, I forgot the mascara. I don't know why, because I'm a makeup artist. The mascara tends to, like wine, get better with a few uses. It's almost never as beautiful as it's gonna be on the first use. The first application, I wasn't that convinced, and my mom tried it. She loved it, and she wanted it, and I gave it to her. Then I got another one, and I gave it to my sister-in-law, and I decided that I wasn't gonna be keeping them, because I have so many products that I adore from the brand, that I wasn't gonna be showing you guys a product that I didn't like. And then last year, I think I told you guys, or the year before that I fell madly in love with it, because I actually started using it, and the older it gets, the better it gets. So now this is the last tube that I have. I love this mascara. It's the mascara that I'm wearing today. It's not the most volumizing mascara. It's not Lancome volume, because Lancome has, I think, the best mascaras in the market, but it's really, really good. It's so, so good. I would purchase it with my own money. It's that good. This is up there for me with the Urban Decay, the green one, the Lash Freak one, and with my Lancome mascaras. Even though this is like number 3 after those two, I really, really love it. I love it. I would highly recommend it. So that's it for this little makeup bag. This came in a set of 4 makeup bags that come in a set. They're from My Kid Co, the brand. You can find it on Look Fantastic, or you can find it at My Kid Co or Beautylish. I will link everything below. You guys, I'm so happy that I'm back. I know this is gonna be a long video because I talk too much. I will be filming videos. I'm gonna try, because my baby falls asleep about at 9 p.m. sometimes at 8 p.m. I'm gonna try and see if I can just get ready later during the day, prep something to film videos when I can, and then as soon as I put him to bed and he's full and happy and asleep, then I'm gonna just come film either a quick video or a long video, but I will be filming more. If you watch this entire video, please put an emoji below, maybe like a little chick or a little chicken emoji since I'm wearing yellow. And let me know if you have a mommy makeup bag that has go-to products that you can count on when you're just running and just trying to get everything done and look put together. I love you guys. Please comment below if you're watching this video. I don't know if YouTube is gonna show my video to you guys, but I'm happy to be back, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.